Happy Thursday, boys and girls. My name is Jeffery Scott Mitchell, coming to you live on Memorex, undisclosed location, default route. Live on Memorex, did I say that already? I really got nothing to say. In fact, I was gonna lead off with the statement regarding how much I like my night guard, which is basically a plastic mouthpiece, a $500 plastic mouthpiece that the dentist creates that you sleep in so you don't grind your teeth at night. I like it. I like wearing it. That's about all I got to say. But as I'm sure many of you already know, that won't stop me from going 50 minutes and just talking. Basically, I kept this on just to keep myself company on this walk. It's Thursday. Woke up today, Mr. Scale told me 209.0, which I feel is pretty good. Very good, in fact, maybe. And if I can drop 2.2 pounds on this walk, which the way I'm sweating and the way I feel is very highly possible, I could be 206 something. But I'll probably come in at 207.4, 207.2, which, you know, difference of a half a pound like that really only aesthetically and presentation wise makes a difference. At 206, 207 on a Thursday. Should be happy. If I can maintain and or even step up my calorie restriction or calorie, you know, watching out, making sure I do the quote unquote right thing or wrong thing, whatever. It could be a pretty special number come Saturday when I go home. And full disclosure to the Black and Miles. I feel that I need to mention that because it's something that's definitely on my mind. I really don't want to be doing it. And I kind of don't want to make, well, I do want to make reasoning or excuses for whatever, justifications, because it really does curb my appetite. It's amazing. And if I can do that on the weekends, when my appetite, when I eat out of boredom or eat out of relaxation, whatever, use that to help me out, so be it. I still want to get back on them. Definitely don't want to be doing them every day because with other things, I'm not good at moderation and I overdo it and it loses its effect. It loses its brilliance, its qualities with me doing it every day, you know? Like weed. You know, I get it. I was into the weed thing, and I get it. Wasn't nothing like waking up smoking, and then just smoking all day, anticipating rolling that next one, smoking it. But I got to the point where the high wasn't as exciting as it used to be. The high just wasn't exciting. Except for in the morning, you get that morning rush. Because I was doing it too much and too often. And so I see people smoking, and they just smoking constantly. I mean, you get to a certain point where, is it really doing anything for you? I'm just asking a question. I'm not trying to criticize. I hope it don't sound like I'm trying to criticize the tone of my voice. I'm just questioning, does it really do anything at a certain point? And on the Black and Milds, I had just smoked myself into a serious, in the vaping, when I was vaping. I mean, there was no shine from that. I was doing it so much. Oh, girl driving that truck. I was doing it so much that you ain't gonna look up, run me over. Oh, they see him making a left. Okay. That's on y'all, on me. Y'all see them people making a left. All right, now let me cross. I'm just saying. Old school architecture. I think this is where I flipped it over yesterday. When I get up in this area, I guess I find this area scenic. The old school architecture, I think I flipped the camera when I got here yesterday. But anyway, that's my concern. Not the Black and Milds, but it definitely helped with my weight, my God. I woke up, in fact, it helped with my weight so much, I lost weight over the weekend and started to gain it back when I went on my regimen. When I came back on Monday and Tuesday, back in my, regimen where I basically rely on losing most of my weight for years. I said, all right, we're gonna do this during the week, and then weekend we'll be a little lax and maybe eat a little bit more. Shoot, Black and Milds destroyed my appetite. And I think the biggest thing was I made brownies and didn't even eat none. So that's definitely a thing. But I did also say, it kind of supports what I was saying, that if I lose the weight this time, if I get the weight down, like 195, like I want to get under 200, be hovering around 195 or so, and I can do it, I was gonna say, not on the Black and Milds. Wow. But I am on the Black and Milds. Well, at least not fully on them, okay? If I get down to 190, get down below, get that weight down, and not be fully on the Black and Milds, and or quit completely on the Black and Milds, that's the goal. That would be the goal. Because for probably 6-7 months last year, I was down to under 200, 195, under 200. And I also noticed January 31st, 2022, my highest weight, like 226. Then I lost weight, Then it went right back up again from December to January for the last 2 years, 22 and 23. January, I went up. From December 31st to January 31st, I gained like 20 pounds. So that's a consideration of something. I don't know. I mean, I do know. Let's not sell myself short here. I just don't. I'm just out here. You know, it's a good day, beautiful, sunshiny. Got my sauna suit on, walking, getting my steps, get ready for the work. Got a few things I need to handle. But things are, you know, going along swimmingly. Here's one thing, well, my mother, in her current situation, she's an old lady, she's like 85 now. She's fairly ailing, needs lots of help, attention. You know, her world basically has shrunk down to 6 people in that room. And her TV and her games. It's hard for her to, motor skills are going, speech is going because of nerve damage from radiation treatments. And just, I realized we've been watching her deteriorate. So it's kind of, we didn't really, the full impact. It's hard to understand as you watch it happen gradually. But I was listening to a video a while back when she was, before all this, and to hear her talk then till now, that's what hit me. That hit me. That one hit me. That one got to me. I was like, oh wow. To hear her talk, how fast and just aggressive, and just to hear that person versus, the person she is now. But she hanging in there, and I swear I don't see how. I don't know. I can't say what I would do in that situation. I know that, but it's got to be tough. It's got to be tough. I think in my mind, I'd have to have something other than just games and TV. And she gets these headaches, so there's pain. She can't move, her body aches. Can't walk. She can move her arms a little bit, but even that motor skill is going away. So I'm torn between how much time to stay out here with her and at home at my wonderful sanctuary. I pay people to caregive because there's a limit to what I will allow myself to do as far as caregiving and stuff. And I drew that line early. But I'll paying like $1,000 a month. Me and my sister, I guess, have people come in and, take care of her. I pay $1,000 myself, close to $1,000. And that's nothing compared to the facilities or if we ever need to step up, So, this is my mother. I wouldn't do this for nobody else. Well, I can't say that. It's family. You know, there's immediate family that I would reluctantly, I mean, I can't not say that I don't want to do it. I can't not say that I'm reluctant and really wish I didn't have to. It really bugs me. I'm just not cut out to be that person, to be accommodating, caregiving, and be of service to somebody. That's just not what I do or who I am. And I'm at the point now where I embrace it and I don't regret it. No train today. I embrace it and I don't regret it. I understand it. Am I proud of it? Probably a little. Is it something I want to change about myself? No. Probably because there's certain things I want to accomplish in life, and I feel that I have to be ruthless in the appropriation of my time and efforts to accomplish that. And of course, people say, well, there's a lot of ways you could do it, and harmony, and get along, and still accomplish that. And okay, so maybe you do 10% less, or that's just not the way I look at it. I look at it almost as a zero-sum, zero tolerance. No, it's not really zero-sum, zero tolerance. There is some leeway. And I don't really go 100% balls out to get it accomplished. I do keep the focus there. And when convenient, or if I'm in the mood, I go there all the time. You know, I don't have too many distractions. Like I don't play video games or games. And, you know, I don't have any apps on my phone to keep me busy. Well, Facebook keep me busy? Well, I consider Facebook part of the Jeffery TV media. Whatever you want to call it, Jeffery TV media department. So my idea is that for everything that I do, to somehow contribute to Jeffery TV. That's the way I like to look at it. That's the way I like to look at it. I like to think that everything I do somehow contributes to Jeffery TV. The building, the construction, the coming together of whatever Jeffery TV will eventually be. Even if I'm sitting in my house doing nothing, but picking the lint from between my toes, of which there is none, because I shea butter my feet every day, and I make sure I get between my toes, and we don't have that. I'm used to, not anymore. Just sitting here thinking about the logistics of where I'm staying now. The bathroom set up, where my clothes are, how I go home, how I disrobe, take off these sweaty clothes, where to put them. Cause the bathroom's downstairs, they downstairs bathroom now. So if I walk right in, I got a lot of my clothes in there. So technically, I could go right into the bathroom, get in the shower, and get dressed. Don't even gotta go upstairs. But the ritual usually is go upstairs, go to one area. At home, it's, right next to the bedroom and bathroom, right next to each other. But it's just separated upstairs, downstairs. It's a little different. Yeah, it's fun to figure out the logistics, the best way to handle that. Most efficient. Get a routine down, lock down that routine. Refine and it's getting heavy. But I'm out here doing what I do. Getting this walk in. Sometimes I wonder if it's worth it. Every now and then I wonder if it's worth it, and I know it is. Work is fairly good. One thing I did change at work is on our performance reviews, I think they added the, if we're late for break or come back late for break or lunch, punch it in. And I realized I never punch back in on time. I never punch back in on time. Like I would almost shoot to be late. But I changed that up in the last month and a half. Last month or so. To where now I actually punch it early. And if I'm late, I get upset. I'll actually punch back in from lunch and break, seconds or maybe half a minute or so early. Definitely, probably inside the 30 seconds. Let's not get ridiculous. My break is 15 minutes. I'm punching in at 14:30, maybe. I'll punch in before that. Early. So that'll help my metric. Then we'll see how it all comes together. Just taking a more relaxed approach. Taking a more relaxed approach to it. Not to be so Nazi about my performance actions. Making it a big deal and having it reign over me or, something on my mind thinking about. Just making little adjustments. Playing the long game, I guess you could say. Not trying to make that quick, immediate change, just incremental. Has to easily absorb the change.
Wait.
So, that's how that goes. So I do feel I should be out here with my mother more. How much, I don't know. How much is enough, I don't know. But I will say this, between me, traveling and doing what I do, there's not a lot of time. At least, I guess, when I consider how much time that I feel I require to be by myself, to have Jeffery time, which Jeffery time is required. There's not really a lot of time. Because Wednesdays, I got to be in the office. Now, I could drive into the office from here and drive back, but that's ridiculous. I could do that. People do it, because I start at noon, so I really would just have to get up and get my steps a little bit earlier, leave at 10, give myself 2 hours, 2 hour drive, and that'd be a 2 hour drive to work, then an hour and a half drive back here. So usually when I work in the office on the Wednesdays, I do it from home. So that kind of puts little cuts into the time. And then throw Jeffery time on top of that, travel time, places I go. I'm gone for 2 weeks, maybe 2 months. The time flies. I look up, I'm like, oh, seems like I'm not here. Come on here, I stay about a week or so. Week or a few days, 4 or 5 days. Then I go, doing what I'm doing, look up. It's been a month since I've been out here. And that might not be a long time, but in my mind, trying to figure out how much time should I be out here? Am I needed? Or am I more appreciated than needed? She always tells me, glad you're here, I'm so happy you're here. And I ask her why. That's when she clamped. That's when she just, with her speech and stuff, act like she just don't want to be bothered answering it, or it's just too frustrating trying to articulate it. And you say, why? Why is she glad you're here? You're her son. People who get it probably get it, but you still got to explain it. You just can't say it, to somebody who doesn't get it. Like that one time I was talking about something to a teacher, and I was asking a question. They were like, well, and they're like, I don't want to explain it here, or I can't explain it here, or I'm not wasting time on this, or this explain that, and I'm fairly intelligent, and I wasn't gaslighting or, trying to get, I'm like, wait a minute, you're a teacher, and you can't answer my question? It's your job? Wait. You can't tell me why. I think it might have been like, it's Trump racist or something like that. Something, where it wasn't like a math problem. Something they would have to explain. They said, well, just Google it. It's out there. I'm not explaining it to you. I said, you're a teacher. That's your job. That should be inherent. And that's when I knew the subject that I was bringing up not an easy answer. It wasn't a straightforward, easy answer. Just because everybody, all your friends in your bubble saying, oh yeah, we all know that. We don't even got to explain it. We just accept it. And if you don't accept it, I'm going to delete you. If you're not on the playbook, if you're not singing the song, you're gone. We don't need to be friends. You know, some people are like that. So, some things are easier explained than others, easier to articulate than others. That goes without having to be said. And some things are just, is emotionally the word? Emotionally or sensitive, or, you know, when you have to talk about feelings, it's hard to articulate feelings sometimes. And I get that. Some people could be overwhelmed by them or not understand them. And I get that. Bottom line is, it's all good. It really is. The bottom line is, it's all good. Really stop and think about it. You step back. All the way back, so far back that you see the universe as a single dot. You see everything in the universe, understand it, see the big picture of all this. What may feel like us not getting along or disharmony is still action and reaction and part of it. Just because it may feel like disharmony or disruptive or doesn't mean it still has an impact on the bigger picture. And we might look back and say, hey, oh, that really didn't matter at all. You know, we worried about this and that. We worried about protecting this and saving that. And it really didn't matter at all. Like climate change and all that, and this and that. I mean, what's the point anyway? We don't know. We've been over this before. We don't know what the point is. So why do we act like it? Everybody has their own idea of what it should be, and that's the way it should be. Everybody has their own reality, their own worldview, their own concept of the way things should be or not be. And I get that. I celebrate that. That's my thing. That's my thing. We don't know. We don't know. We don't know. I like getting that shot because the light lights it up really good. And ever since I started taking pictures, even with the film camera, 35 millimeter film camera, I notice how when light lights up something, it catches my eye. When the light's behind me and something before me is like really lit up, I see the picture there. So, question being, what little kids running? Kids just love to run. I guess they got called in for recess. So now they're all running. Kids love to run. Thinking about grandson number one, Captain Audie. Kids, and I tell you, kids in a family, kids just interject energy and everything to a family. I said many times before, Christmas without kids is nothing. The kids, they just interject energy and excitement. I guess kids give parents a right or a reason or an excuse to be kids again. And it's fun. You get to live through them in a way, or with them, and re-experience stuff. And you know, as your new role as an adult with authority, this goes for like, not your own kids. When it's your own kids and the responsibility falls on you, that's not what I'm talking about at all. That's not what I'm talking about at all, 0. I'm talking about being an uncle or grandfather, cousin even, somewhere where you're not the parent. But some people, a lot of people probably, love being a parent. They love that. Me? No. No, it was too much responsibility. It was too much. The whole lot. It was the hardest thing I've ever done. By far, bar none. Because you can't turn it off. You can't turn it off. You're always thinking about worrying about it. Even when they're 40 years old, whatever they're doing now, you just can't turn it off. You feel responsible. But if it ain't yours, my granddaughter, I'll be like, where your mother? Where your mother at? Here come daddy. Yay. Bye. Woo. You sit down. After they gone, it take a little while. I remember when my kids would leave. Oh my God. The kids would be in the house for a couple of weeks. Out in California, maybe even longer. Put them on that plane, come back to the apartment, and they're not there. It's a whole different vibe. It's a sinking feeling for a little bit, because all that energy is gone. So I had two of them, so it was, you know, it's about pretty much all the time. There's always something going on between them two. And then you come back, the house is still. It's just quiet. And, you know, there's nothing, no TV. You go, oh, and you miss them, and you see something that they left laying around, or, you know, is that a place or something they was playing with, or this or that. And you settle back in. You be glad, but you put them on that airplane. You put them on that airplane, and you get in the car to come home, and you have that quiet. That part you relish. It's just when you get home and open that door, you go, oh, thank God. Whew. Especially if you're someone, you know, who's not used to, you know, having people or kids around. You know, hey. So, not sure what I was talking about. Probably something to do with my time to myself. I was in the bed today. It was so good. It was just so good to lay there, but I know I could call off and lay in bed all day. But I know the feeling I would have if I did that afterwards. And that kind of gets me going. The fact that I know how I would feel. Like I'm laying in the bed, like, oh God, I can lay here all day. This feels so good. I don't want to get up. Oh my God. Oh my God. You know, I can do this. I can do that. I can just lay here all day. Now think about it. Well, if I did that, I know how I'm gonna feel. I know the ramifications of doing that. And I really didn't like that. That part I really didn't like. That's a lot of times is why I'll go ahead. I mean, not why I'll go ahead and work, but that's a strong motivation to get me up and get me out. Because I don't like the feeling of having laid around all day. Some days I need it. Some days I need it. But most times, well, not lately. I've been good lately. Lately, I've been good. I haven't been calling off. I think I called off because I was sick. Last time I called off, I used a bunch of PTO because I was sick as a dog. So that was different. But just to, you know, hey, it's Tuesday. I don't feel like working today. It's been a while.
Wait.
And got a 3-day weekend coming up. Got a 3-day weekend coming up. So that's exciting. Hopefully I don't, you know, I need to plan something or do something. I always say that. Need to plan something or do something. Maybe go to storage and do some stuff in storage or something. I need to plan or do something. something to keep busy during the day, and there would be an accomplishment. What I would consider an accomplishment. All right. I think that's enough, whatever that means. I think that's enough, whatever that means. Whatever enough means. Highly subjective and relative. But you get it. Woo! Feels good. It feels good to be out here. It really does. I gotta figure out something, how to carry this thing. Because it's starting to get heavy. It's starting to get heavy. Or I kind of want to see my face in it though. You know? I kind of do. I want to see me. I don't want to make it all audio. I can definitely say that. I don't just want it to be audio, because I could just put a mic on, record the audio, and just leave it at that. Or I could even just record nothing. Or it would, yeah, with this app, I could put just a picture. I could put a picture up, a splash page, and record without using the camera and just put it in my pocket. And record for so many, you know, and just you're getting audio, but it's like a graphic. And see, that'll make it a video, which makes it, I could post it on YouTube. And I could post it on Facebook, and I like that. I like that. Because you used to be able to, in SoundCloud, you used to be able to take your music, put it in SoundCloud, and post and embed your music right on Facebook, to where if they click on it, right there on Facebook, it would play. Audio only. Now, the only way you can do that is with a video. You used to be able to actually play SoundCloud MP3 files right there in Facebook without having it to launch another window or go off the site. And that was really convenient. But they stopped that for some reason. Notice you don't ever see anybody's music right there on Facebook anymore. It has to be a video. Even if it's a video just with a splash page, it has to be a video. Which ain't too hard to make. Not hard at all, in fact. Anyhow, y'all. Anyhow, I'm swinging on y'all 2 times. For me, for the funk. And for every elementary particle that has ever existed in any atom in this or in any universe that ever was, is, or will be. The totality of it all. Theory of universe. Hypothesis of all as one. My name is Jeffery Scott Mitchell.